Welcome to Gaxmoor. Today's stream is going to be an hour and a half of whiskey-infused English girl fighting, headbutts to the face, and cartography. Not necessarily in that order. But there will be whiskey. Alright, let's talk about this. We're into the interior of Gaxmoor right now. And I decided last night to zoom in on this particular pyramid because there was the writer, a special guest writer for this particular area, and he knew what the pyramid was going to look like from the outside. And it's not your usual BAU colouring scheme. So it's kind of a cool way to start this off. You'll also notice that I'm doing the flagstones kind of a little bit broken. And I think we'll continue that theme, especially around areas like this that are just all completely blasted out, right? So, I think last night I was talking about, jump into the amphitheatre, jump into the hippodrome, jump into the coliseum. I'm really, really, really tempted to colour the coliseum tonight. I'm really tempted. And what I should be doing now is following a pattern, right? Like, pick the outside, around the outside, and just go. I just like the way we drew it, but colour it that way. So maybe we'll start at the Coliseum. Oh look, I got another one here from last night. So maybe we'll do that. Let's get rid of you, because I find you offensive, sir. There you go, he's gone. I was trying like a new tool last night, and I was spazzing it up. I got shit going everywhere. This is a channel for the children. Alright. Yeah, so should we start with the Coliseum? I think I'm going to start with the Coliseum. I think we got to do it. Gentlemen's slots. Well, hold on. Thank you, sir. Welcome to the stream. Don't you know? It's good to see you. It's good to see you, my friend. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do this area. Now, I'm not going to do this and this. Let's do one sexy per night, okay? So we'll do there. We'll do the big pond. We'll do this water cistern here. Maybe we'll do some tents. Maybe we'll just do this area right here. I'm sold. We're doing it. We're doing it. Yep. Alright. Let's rock and roll. How am I today? I am fantastic, sir. How are you? I'm good. No, seriously, I'm good. It was like a busy day at work. I never mind them. But it was productive, And I'm back home. Got some essential supplies. Started shopping for Christmas already. I'm good. You know what I think I'm going to do with this? Hold on a sec. Hold on a secimo. Where's my ink? Here's my ink. Yeah, you see, I kind of broke my own little cardinal rule here, but that's okay. That's okay. Gentlemanly Thoughts is doing great. It's good to hear. I love how you randomly came into the chat, what was it, a week or two ago? You must have been, just trawling through Twitch or something and just discovered this. And you've been here, regularly ever since, and I love it. I love it. You're going at a good time, too. We're doing fun projects. We really are. The next project after this is going to be a great one as well.
We want
a shrubbery!
A what?
King Bashman's here! Yeah, man, right now. I mean, not going to complain. Day job pays pretty good, It enables me to buy the whiskey, buy miniatures, buy paints, buy gaming supplies, so no complaints from me. Then I come home and I map, and it's all good. So I get my creative outlet as well. If this was my day job, you'd see me online for 8 hours a day, if not 10. Because I would have to like work a lot harder, I think. Or certainly map a lot more anymore. How have you been, King? How are you, my friend? What? The what came because of Gentleman's Thoughts. He puts me in this posh frame of mind every time he comes in to the channel. I say, sir, how are you? How are you today? I was very good. Tip top. Very good hair. Gentleman's Thoughts. Oh, King Bashman feels like shit because you started getting a cold. I'm sorry to hear that. Gentlemanly Thoughts. Yeah, I found you while looking through D&D section. I like watching your stream while relaxing world building for my own campaign. That's what it's all about. Most of us are actually creative types here. Like writers, mappers, artists. And it's like, you do you, right? And you just have the channel going in the background. It's like just having TV playing in the background. I discovered that myself. Like, I can be like painting a miniature or something and just have Twitch playing in the background. It's great. I mean, I'm sure that there are some people that like this, you know. But I think it's at its best, especially for creative types. If you just like have it going in the background, I think it's perfect for that. A little bit of music, a little bit of chit chat. Hopefully some interesting conversations. Although I'm in a bit of a feisty mood tonight. After another whiskey, I might start effing blinding and threatening to fight people. Righteous. Gentleman's Thoughts. When it's 2100 hours here, one screen of my setup is for Lissa and the other screen is for my work. Very kind, thank you. That's kind of how I want things to be. Miss J, good morning, young lady. So everyone, just so you know, Miss J and I are endeavouring to form like a little bit of a partnership. So like Miss J and Faden, like maps type of deal. Like because she could draw phenomenal maps and actually emulate my style really closely. So my plan is to be able to, like with Miss J, like handle twice the amount of work, right? So Miss J, with our current assignments, we will figure out what the deliverable is. This has been a little bit of a wiggly one. This has been like wrestling an eagle or something like that. It's been a little bit hard to nail down. We will nail that sucker down and you will be able to decide if you want any part of it, okay? We will endeavour to do that in the next 48 hours. Very, very wiggly. They're not normally this wiggly. Normally there is a little bit more of a known deliverable. Alright, guys and girls, I have a question for you. This is the Coliseum. we are going to do, obviously, all the seats, sand, Emperor's Box, yada, 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 yada. What I want to know from you is, in the real coliseum, they actually had, I'm going to call them sails, that could be pulled out on these massive masts out over the coliseum to continually keep people in shade. Fantastic, right? Fantastic, you see. What I want to know is, what colour should I paint the sails? I want to do them striped. Green and white? Red and yellow? Red and white? I don't want to do blue and white. We've got blue going on here, okay? Like, should we do red? Red sails? I don't want to do purple. Purple's a very expensive colour. What should we do? Red? Green? Yellow? What should be the primary colour of these sails? Let me know. Mr. Valor is here. Where? Where's Mr. Valor? Everyone's saying, welcome, Mr. Valor. Where's Mr. Valor? There he is. Hello, Mr. Valor. Miss J says, ochre, orange. Oh, way to step that up. Do you think that would be a little bit too much of a clash with all of the terracotta roof tiles we're going to have? You know, I kind of want something that's going to stand out a little bit. While you guys and girls are thinking about it, I'm going to do the steets. I'm going to do the steets down below. The original Black Mage. You've been here before, right? It's been a while. Your name is familiar. Red, thin stripe with white. Then you can use some of that snazzy red from the tent in the north. I like the cut of your jib, sir. You recognize your name. Can never mistake a Black Mage, especially the original Black Mage. Like any old Black Mage. Someone do a heist then. Come on, you suckers. Are we doing this or not? Come on. Let's get the show on the road. Did I even type anything? Did that recognize what I was doing? I'm not sure it did. Let's try. Oh, I didn't hit enter. I'm a dupe. There we go. I think that took. I don't know if that took. It didn't take. What's going on here with my enter key? Failed to send message. Are you connected with the account? What the hell? I'm not connected to my own account? Alright. Well, I guess I'll just have to watch you boys and girls. How am I not connected to my own account right now? Yeah, this music is now appropriate, because that's a farce. I'm going to colour some seats anyway. I'm not connected to my own account. I'm listed in the moderators. It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. Not connected to your own account. You know, so here's a funny story. I actually sent Streamlabs a trouble ticket. No, not Streamlabs. Twitch. Get this right. I sent Twitch a trouble ticket. Like, God knows how long ago. It took them 2 months to respond to it. 2 freaking months. So I don't bother doing tickets anymore. It's like this tech guy wrote to me literally 2 months later and going, yeah, so videos actually expire 1 week after posting. It's like, yeah, it's expired. It's been bloody 8 weeks since you responded, you asshole. Sorry, children. Hey, did King Bashman lose? That would be fantastic if he did. Hey, Box Office won, Miss J won, Gentlemanly Thoughts won. All of the good people in this chat won right now. All of the people that deserve to win won. That's fantastic. Mr. Valor and King Bashman, I hope this evening you two are taken to the cleaners. Taken to the cleaners, I said. You won way too much money last night. I'm not bitter. This music would turn people away right now. But you know what? I'm just rolling with it. I hate this music, incidentally. Oh, actually, Dungeon Tune, when you listen to this, will you figure out what track this was and tell me what to delete? You offered. Actually, you know what my problem is? Not determining what the track is. It's actually finding it in my playlist. There's no sort capability or find capability to actually find a bloody track. So, I'm just sitting through it right now. Alright. I think I'm just going to get bass lines, okay? I'm going to get some bassline colors in here. Then we'll come back and we'll start making the love. Making the cool love. That's the music to tell you that Monty Python is a god in this realm. I think there is some truth to that. And look, it's still going. It is literally still going. I could have done a control select fill. I could have. But I didn't. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just do it a little bit differently than we normally would. There's something satisfying about the manual fill, says the original Black Mage, when you have enough space to just scribble. I know, right? Sometimes that's what I want to do. There'll probably be a level of that on the rooftops that we're going to be doing tonight. Sometimes I just want to colour things. I think it taps into our childhood, right? I should probably read the description for this one too. For all I know, there's a big pile of bodies in the middle of the bloody coliseum. Or it says something like, all of the sand has been emptied, has been replaced with water. Or someone has actually grown a forest in the middle of the coliseum. I don't think it's anything like that, but I should probably read it. In fact, maybe I should read it, huh? Right, there's our baseline. That's our baseline right there. Let's take a look at what the Coliseum says. Save! We gotta save. Okay. Miss J, I like getting on a roll with something simple. Repeating pattern texture, almost meditative. 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 Meditary. Meditary. What the hell is going on with this map? Here we go. Alright. S13. There we go. The Coliseum. See map. There's a map of the Coliseum. No? Really? Well, really? Oh, you know what I just stumbled across? I just stumbled across in this book a picture of the aqueducts. We actually did the freaking shadow for this picture without even looking at this picture. Holy shit, we actually matched this picture by pure chance. That's so cool. That is so cool. Jay says, are you making a map of the Coliseum? Yeah, maybe, because I'm not seeing a zoom in. By the way, hi, Jay. Yeah, maybe this is. See map. Yeah, maybe that's what it's saying. Seems kind of weird, don't you think, to have a location. You know, location 12. See map. Well, I am looking at the map right now. Literally, I want the description, and you're telling me to look back at the map. Anyway. A magnificent structure stands before you. It is gentlemanly thoughts all over again. This huge building appears to be an arena, much as the ancients used for competitions. Undoubtedly. This was the site for many gladiatorial combat. And it seems that the invaders are fans of the sport as well. Oh, there's people in here. I'm making sure not to read any spoilers. I'm not doing that. So part of the description says, the open roof of the Coliseum has been covered by a patchwork tarp made from disgusting amalgamation of hide, skins and pelts. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because it won't look pretty and you won't be able to see the seats underneath. And I'm not actually going to draw... Does that mean I've got to do the curtains? Or the sails in leather? I don't want to do them in leather. I'm doing prettier than that. Alright. So on the sand floor though, lying in bloody piles on the sand-covered floor are the bodies of 4 something and 11 something else. Alright, so there were bodies on the ground. There's a fight going on, basically, and the party comes. Spoilers. I'm just going to do our original idea on this thing. Tom Carter's. Welcome, my friend. Gentlemanly Thoughts is in the book. If I was a guest writer, I'd write all of you people in on this thing. No one ever asked me to be a guest writer. I'm actually not a bad writer. But no one ever asked me to write. It's like, yeah, you're the mapper. Settle down there, Sporty Spice. Just get out your crayons and shut up. Let the adults write words. It's like, yeah, but I could write too. Alright. Emperor's Box. Emperor's Box. Purple. I think what we might do with the Emperor's box is make it pretty. Make it stand out. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Gentlemanly thoughts. I want you to take your pen and draw. Show them. Take your pen, but write with it. I should write an entire scenario on the map. Miss J, kick his ass, girl. Kick his ass. Show him how it's done. Miss J, yeah, like a boss, girl. Like a boss. The reign of King Bashman and Mr. Valor is over. It is over. Your raid is over, period. We're all just gonna gank you. You don't know it, but I've actually got an exclamation shiv in here. And that's when everyone gets together and we just shiv you in the weight yard. Then we steal all your cash. You were no friends with all of this heistery of yours, you know that? No friends. This is shaping up. Et tu, you, yes, et tu. I'm just jelly of the money you earned last night. Exclamation shiv. Hey, whoa, Jay, whoa. This is for the Caesar all over. I think I've got the t-shirt on for it. Whoa. Mr. Van, I've come to bury King Pashman, not praise him. I will drink to that. Alright. We said red. We're doing red. King Bashman wins. Miss J wins. Mr. Valor wins. Two of those names I can't get behind. Now the real question is, can't I just do this? Can I do this? Can I though? Can I? I'm thinking the answer's going to be yes. Ah, screw it. Okay. There we go, just to quickly get our baseline color in. That's going to be distinctive. Wait a minute. How have I got multiple things going here? Hold on a sec. Oh, have I got that thing still enabled? Well, shit. Really? Oh, bollocks. Hold on a minute. I've still got that bloody colouring tool enabled. Well, shit. I'm actually colouring over buildings I've already coloured. Thank God this is the beginning of the map. There's not going to be too much damage here. But hold on. Hold on. I got to figure this out. Let's get rid of you. I don't know what that red dot is. And I guess we've got sand. So that's ground colour. I'm just going to leave it. Shit, I've damaged my ground right there. Holy balls. I've still got something enabled. I've still got like this like weird tool in it. Ah, oh, man, are you kidding me? Alright, I'm going to completely recolor that building. It's just a roof. The garden's intact. Holy smokes. I'm glad I noticed that. I'm going to leave that. That's fine. We've got some damage here I'm going to have to repair. And I guess I'll colour this in. But how is that tool not selected? I don't even see it selected. Go to the symmetry tool menu and turn it off. I didn't even know it was on. Thank you, Miss J, for that calm voice of reason. It's like, holy scamoli. Alright, let's go back over here. Let's do a quick repair job. By the way, if one of you sees Dungeon Tomb, please shout out. I missed him last night, apparently. Now, I could have just reloaded an earlier version, but I'm not doing that on stream. I'm not doing that. And I'm not starting the Coliseum again. I'd rather repair stuff. It's my fault that that happened, and I will live with the consequences. Plus it gives me an opportunity to actually make this building a little bit more distinct from the surroundings. Like new. That's good. That's good. I'm hitting save. Alright. So let's repair this here. Because the damage is actually on the surface. And that can be repaired. You know, I'm actually going to leave that because we're going to colour over that, so it's no biggie. There we go. See, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Yeah, alright. And I'm gonna not leave this. Let's get rid of this. It's okay if there's a little bit of stuff around. I mean, I don't mind like that. It's just adding a little bit of texture to the ground, but let's not make it have an oval shape, okay? There we go. There we go. That didn't take too long to fix. Very good. Very good. Okay. Back over here. I didn't even know that symmetry tool was on. Save after this. I've been saving. I'm saving. I've been saving all along. I've been saving with the mistakes in there, but I saved. All right. The biggest mistake I've ever made on a map was to merge incorrect layers. Like, I wanted to merge layer 1 and 5, and I accidentally caught 2, 3, and 4 in the middle without realizing it. And then went on to do like 50 hours of mapping before I realized what I did. And then I looked for layer 3 and I was like, where did my layer 3 go? Oh, did I merge that? Yeah, that was a thing that happened. I mean, worst case, I can always do like a walk back. I'm never sort of too concerned that way. I have enough layers. I'm saving to the cloud. I can do versions back. I just don't like to lose. I mean, I would have lost what, half an hour of time. No big deal, but. It's more for the perspective of, how did I screw that up, And I suppose that's one problem being super zoomed in. You don't notice, I need to be cautious with that tool. That's what that's telling me. With great power comes great responsibility. Gentlemen thought, might be my eyes playing tricks on me, but where you repaired, bottom of the map, near the wall, there's still 1 to 2 little red-orange dots. There probably is. There probably is, because I did lots of red dots. So once I think we've got some in the backyard here, but I'm going to leave it. We're going to actually be doing a row of buildings here, and with their backyard, so I'm going to be doing lots of colouring over this, so I think it's fine. And if there's a little bit of blood in someone's backyard, it only adds to the story. So I'm okay with that. I got no problem with random splashes of blood on my maps. Alright, baseline. Done. Alright. Let's start getting into some of the details. And let's start with the red. Let's start with the red. Oh, did you miss Jay? I've got to be honest with you. It's a great tool. I love it, but there's definitely a learning curve with it, right? I definitely will be trying it again. I'll definitely be using a lot more of it. I think it could save a huge amount of time, but I do find it a little bit finicky. And it's actually, it's caused a duplication of content on my maps a few times now. So I definitely need to get a little bit better with it. And I am definitely saying the word definitely a hell of a lot. So, King, gentlemen, I can actually explain. I can explain. If you're talking about me, I can explain what I did. I can even show you, you know. Let's have a little bit of fun here. Let's turn on our narrate layer. So, gentlemen's Lou thoughts. Here's a brilliant tool with the brush. Let's call it a symmetry tool. I don't know if that's what it's called. Well, I guess it is, right? So we've got a symmetry tool here, and it enables. And by the way, Miss J told me all of this. So it enables you to do really fun things. Like if I do one single line. Well, actually, it's all zoomed out right now, but let's just hit save there. Let's zoom out a little bit. You see how it's got this here going on? It enables me to draw one line and it's replicating it in all of those other blocks. So if I'm zoomed, which is great, right? So if I wanted to actually just do this, it's doing all of the other work for me. Look how brilliant that is. Imagine getting really detailed with this, right? And it's replicating the work. It's a fantastic tool. And I had this enabled last night because I was using it on something. But now imagine that you're zoomed in, like over here. And I had the tool invisible. That was part of my problem. But I was also working in an area where I couldn't see the tool. So I'm doing this, right? I'm just colouring in on a tent. It is replicating that in other areas of that symmetry tool. Like where it's replicating it, I can't see right now, but it is. That was part of the problem. And so I had the symmetry tool turned on, just like that, and I was colouring in. You know, I'm just making sure I'm on the right layer. You know, I'm colouring in on my coliseum. Everything's great. Everything's fantastic. I can't see that symmetry tool is on. It's doing that elsewhere on the map. It's actually, look at it. It's like doing all of this colouring in here and here. That's what happened. So when I zoomed out for the first time, I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? It had replicated all of the colouring I've been doing tonight. And I think part of my problem is I'm not used to that tool. So I'm not used to what to look for. But I was also far too zoomed in, and the symmetry tool was actually down here. That's where we were using it last night. Let's turn that bad boy off anyway. And I think there's hide symmetry. I picked hide symmetry last night thinking I turned it off, and I didn't. It was still there, and it was still symmetry-fying. That's a word. TM. It's a great tool. It's an awesome tool. You just need to know that it's still enabled, you know? And don't worry about it. I mean, when I'm actually being destructive on my map, I've got this narrate layer where I can like go, and it's safe. It's a discard layer, right? I just need to remember that I'm doing on that layer and not some other layer. Symmetry. Alright, what am I doing? What am I doing? Over here. Building. Where are you buildings? There we go. 40 minutes. 40 minutes and a hell of a lot of gabbing. That's what we're doing tonight. that doesn't look too shabby. Let's get some shadows going on under this. Yeah, should have done this differently. Should have done this differently. Alright, I can do this. I can still do this. So we're gonna do ink. Ink. Why can't I select? Have I got a weird ink thing going on there? So. I'm not gonna need shadow on this side. But let's be complete. Alright. Cool. Where's my color buildings? Yeah. You know what I should do? Let's go back to you. Then let's also select. Oh wait. Ink. Alright, let's try this. Let's see if this is gonna work. Let's be judicious. Holy heck, Mr. Valor, 7,500 gold? Wow. Well, it should be... Maybe it's too soft. I don't know. Yeah, it was too soft. I think we could go. I think we can go harder. This is not coming out how I want it. Let's not do that bush. Let's do that bush. Quick test. Better. Better. Alright. Now there would really not be any shadow here, but let's do a little bit just to get this sense of height. Let's do a little bit more. Let's do a little bit more. That might work. Actually, kind of feels a bit funny with the different sails at different positions, but. Yeah, you're not OP at all, Mr. Valor. The fact that you could solo a heist, you're like, meh. You are broken. You need to be patched. Alright, let's get some white in here now. Let's wrap this up a little bit. Alright. What's going on here? What's going on here? Do I have something selected? Okay. Yeah, he's still there, I guess. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, slowly but surely she takes shape. Slowly but surely. I think we're going to get fancy dancy in a minute. You know, drawing this coliseum on the cemetery tool would actually have been really bloody useful. So I can see that it has strong benefits. Yeah, alright. Alright, that is taking shape. You may ask yourself, what the hell is she doing? Experimentation time. That's what. Yeah, alright. It's not perfect, but it's close enough. It's close enough. Miss J, that looks great with the red. Popping, thank you. Actually, I should just go the whole hog here. I'm not gonna belabor the coliseum too much here. I feel like I've already overstayed my welcome on it. Feel like it's pretty close. Just a little bit more fun with it. Just a little bit more. Yeah. I think that looks okay. I think that looks okay. Oh, we got white stripes or something to do on it there, right? We were going to do stripes. Do we want to do stripes, or do we just leave it as red? I kind of like the texturing of the red. Oh, Miss J finished a 30 by 30 forest shrine battle map. Okay. Let's share. Miss J's work. Oh, lovely. Oops. How lovely is that? How wonderful colours. Wonderful, wonderful colours. Excellent. I love it. I love fresh, vibrant, crisp. That's lovely, Miss J. That really is fantastic. What a lovely piece. This is where you're using that symmetry tool, right? Very, very, very nice. Really like it. Alright, now we've done that. Let's just get some other stuff done. Can someone type exclamation wine for me? Because I can't do it myself tonight, because apparently I'm not in the channel. You're an angel, thank you so much. Alright, let's focus on trees. Let's do the trees of this area. Thank you. It worked. Worked like a charm. Don't you know? Alright. So I'm going to stay in this area.
A shrubbery! A what?
I gotta get more quotes going, haven't I? I gotta get more Monty Python in this channel. Oops. You know that one. What is that? Am I? Oh, I'm a dope. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Alright, hold on. There you go, darling. I probably don't have enough saves to go back. Not quite the whole way, but it'll do. Trees is not colouring trees. Colour trees. You know, I should actually just lock these layers, shouldn't I? I should lock my ink layer as well, and the roof details. Let's be careful. I don't lock layers enough. So let's do this again. You know, the more layers I add, the greater the chance that I screw something up. And this is a little temple area. It's going to be gardens, etc. See, so this is what I wanted to get rid of. There, just like that. Because we're going to make that a pond or something. Okay. Oh. Another one from Miss J. Wow. Oh, that's very vibrant colours. Holy heck, girl. That's lovely. Ooh. Love the glow. Love the glow. Wow. Lots of lava. Awesome. Wow, that looks pretty. Like I want to print it out in a big map and shove minis on it. Yeah, I like that. I would totally adventure on that. That's fantastic. Oh, wait, sorry. Whoa. I'm giving... You know, I thought it was a different break of style. I was like, this does not look like a Miss J map. Mr. Valor, my apologies to you, sir. My apologies to you, sir. Thank you for sharing. I will admit, I was looking at it thinking, I didn't think Miss J did this style. But kudos to her, because I do know Miss J has capability to, like, you know, do different types of styles. So it's like, wow. Oh, I forgot the highlights on that one. Well, there you go, Mr. Valley. You know I'm being sincere. Because if I'd known that it was yours to begin with, I would have gone, that's shit. But that's only jealousy because you've got like 7 times the gold that I have in the channel. Seriously though, good work. Very colourful. Makes sense that it was you now. You know, I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. Diablo Bob! Direct message me on Twitch. Had the surgery today. Going to go back to sleep. Okay, my friend, thank you. Thank you for the DM. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're well. I am glad you are well, sir. Thank you for checking in. I very much appreciate it. This might be a mistake, but it's okay if it is, because we can always undo it. This might be a mistake. I kind of want this to be a very... maybe the shadow's too much. It's not going to be a freaking, you know... building off the ground, is it? That shadow's probably too much. Although... it is going to have an aqueduct pouring into it. Let's try it. Let's just leave it as it is. Let's leave it as it is. And thank you. Oh, you know what? I should actually do. Oh, let's get rid of you. We don't. No one needs to see my desktop going on there. Normally I do that. Okay. And if we don't like it, we'll just erase the outside edge and it won't be a building anymore. I think that could work. I think that could work. Alright. Where to next? Stay focused. Temples. And then let's go that way. You. Whoa. Is there a hole in that one? Oh, because of a freaking tree. Okay, you and you. Alright. Screw it. How much did you throw down on that one, Mr. Bella? Just 1,000. Oh, for you, that's not much. Yeah, it is imaginary money. But then, actually, you know, imagine the people that are like throwing down real money for imaginary benefits in games. You know, loot boxes and stuff. It's all imaginary. You stop playing that game, you literally walk away with nothing. Cute, cute as a button. I love doing little sort of temples and garden areas and shit. King Bashman, what's up, dude? Is it the fact that it's imaginary money? It's like, oh shit, really? I was gonna pay my rents with Alyssa Faden's gold. So, Miss J, one thing I've learned is if I'm going to draw trees on a different layer with the objective of doing a select fill, there can't be any holes. And if I'm going to do building walls, also with the objective of select fill, I can't have any holes. And there's a hole right here. So I've actually got too many holes, but I will refine this over time. Yeah, I think this is going to work, guys. I'm thinking about it, Miss J, because I was actually colouring these trees off camera. Look at the hole that I got here. I mean, I've kind of got them all over. And I was like, there's another one here. I was like, especially with my drawing style, there and there. I was like, yeah, okay, I've got to be a lot better at not having holes. I like it. I like it. Okay. No, you're right, Miss J. You're 100% right. And honestly, I would rather... Let's not do blue. Let's not do green. There's a lot of blue and green here. Let's do some yellow tints. Or even orange. No, there's going to be some... Yeah, let's do some orange. Let's do some orange. So yeah, Miss J, you're 100% correct. It is a toss-up, and I think it was still a lot quicker. So I think that's okay. I think the net result was a positive one. Let's do a yellow one, actually. There we go. Let's add some white stripes. Yeah, just like that. Statue. Alright. Also on the building layer. Tent. A little bit away from the water. Let's do a blue tent. Let's do cyan blue tent. Okay. I think my intent is to actually get this little garden coloured in the next 20 minutes or so. I think this took me longer than I was expecting tonight. I think there's good reason for that. We were hanging out, having a laugh. And there was that little boo-boo that I made. Oh, by the way, that's a gladiator statue. He's got a trident and he's got a net. Alright, we'll do tents in a moment. Let's do ground in this area. Ground? Yeah, ground. Skew. Alright, ground it is. Let's go. Now this area is going to be a little colourful for a city that has been under siege. Because it is a garden. But despite it being a garden, I'm actually going to start with more of a grey stone. Why am I down here? Why am I literally down here right now? I guess it's because someone said grey stone. Alright, let's stop that. This is Angel's aviary right there, so we are not going to colour that until she is back from her hiatus. You'll see where this is going in a moment. Actually, this is a kind of a ruin, so let's do a little bit more there. You know, while we're at it, let's do a little bit of groundwork right here too. Alright. Let's add a little bit of mud. I am going to save the Avery for when Angel is back. We're going to go, what is the way we're looking at this? We're going to come this way, down this way, this way, this way. We're coming this way down the city, okay? We're doing anti-clockwise. We won't even be a quarter of the way through the city by the time Angel is back. That's my prediction. I think, honestly, when we're in sections like this, it will go a lot quicker. It's because we're doing, like, a named POI area that things got a bit bogged down tonight. But we are streaming on Saturday, and we're going to stream for a good long time, so we should get a lot done. But there's no way we're going to go from 12 o'clock here, anti-clockwise, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, back to 1 o'clock. This area will be the last area we do. That's what we're doing. We're saving it for her. I saved, my friend. I saved. Do you have a set deadline to finish Gaxmoor? Actually, that's a really good question, gentlemen. The deadline... So, the deadline has actually been set by me. But yes, I do. So, there is a deadline set by the expectations of the Kickstarter audience to what Troll Lord Games have successfully funded, right? So no one has actually said to me, we need this map by X date. That would be normal, by the way. We're going into print on this date, so I need it a month before, Alyssa. But I kind of proactively went back to Troll Lord Games and said, I will have it done this year. And I think that they were fine with that, so that's what they're planning around. So, but I set that date myself, right? However, the next map I'm doing is for GaryCon. I'm doing the GaryCon guide map. And that has to be into print by the end of January. I want to be done with it in December, which means I need to be done with Gaxmoor in November. And that's actually going to be a tall order because what is the date? 19th? I think we could do it, but it's going to be tight, especially because I got all of the labeling too. So I've kind of given myself a deadline of this November to be done with Gaxmoor. I don't know if we'll hit it, but I'm going to strive for it. And thank you, Captain Morgan. In fact, I will drink to you, Captain Morgan, for that. So I actually really wanted to be done with this map. This month. I really did. I actually don't know if that's going to happen. But I have to aggressively strive for it because of the other obligations that we've got. We've got to get that other Garrycon map done, right? That other Garrycon map can slip into January. That's fine. But the deadline is the end of January. So I want to actually use the entire month of January as a padding. I'm a project manager by trade. And I want to use... I will build in padding for myself, knowing that I need it, you know what I'm saying? I really want to shoot for this month, though. I really do. I want to get as close as possible. If I can get all of the colouring done this month and be labelling it in the early December, I'm fine with that. Labelling will probably be a good long single session, but I'm fine with that, my friend. So what about you, gentlemen? Like, what do you do? I mean, do you work against deadlines, or is a lot of what you do just for yourself, so it doesn't matter? I mean, what's your story? Captain Morgan. In fact, Captain Morgan, just allow me to do this for you, my friend. This is where we're at. This channel, by the way, Captain Morgan, I'm always drawing maps, colouring maps, etc, etc, etc. I always am happy to share my techniques, show you what I'm doing, answer any questions you've got. But we also have a lot of mappers and artists in the channel with us right now. And we always typically do. So we share each other's work all of the time. So it's a good creative little channel where we all just hang out. And I do my thing, and typically people are off doing their own thing at the same time. And I sometimes even have people like send that DM me their stuff and say, hey, what would you do with this next? It's all good, my friend. We're just chilling as long as we're creating. That's what it's all about. This little area up here is looking pretty good. Like Mr. Valor is Mr. Battle Map, okay? He's creating map. And he's creating a battle map right now. That looks pretty good. We will get through this pretty quickly. We will. She says, all confidently. No, we will. We will. So was Bruce News. Oh, I missed a tent. I missed a little tent. Hello, Wickle fella. I feel like you should be yellow. I feel like you should be yellow. Yeah. Alright, let's do you. You Wickle guy. You Wickle fella. Come on, Wickle fella. You're gonna have a little tiny checkerboard colour. Yeah, you are. You, right there. Look at you. You're like a big tent now. And I'm, honestly, seriously, man, Captain Morgan, glad to have you here, my friend, seriously. I stream Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Not yet Fridays. I do miniature painting on Fridays, but I am going to get a setup for Fridays. And every other Saturday, because then every other Saturday I'm doing my role-playing game. And eventually we'll stream that too. But it's just a creative channel, man. We just hang out. I'm doing Gaxmoor now for Luke Guy Gax. Then we're going to do the Gary Con map, which will be kind of a fun one, I think, next month. It's just, this is what we do. And like earlier this year, I was doing Tegel Manor for Fog God Games, 12 foot by 12 foot battle map. This is what we do. We just hang out, we draw maps, we chill, there's a little bit of music going on in the background. And actually, stay following the channel, because as we go into December, we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do some raffles. And people will be able to win prints of my maps. And you'll get to pick your print. And it's printed on canvas. We're going to be doing that as a little bit of a December giveaway. Gentlemanly thoughts. I'm doing maps for myself. And by the way, Gentlemanly Thoughts. Everyone here actually is a really good artist. Gentlemanly Thoughts, I actually envy his colour combinations. King Bashman, and I just pay Alyssa and others to do maps for me. Yeah, but you're a writer, man. You are a writer. Come on. You're creative. King Bashman is part of a duo called Two King Games, and they create and publish and run games for children. They get the younger generations into our hobby. What is there not to love about that? King Bashman, you are way too modest, my friend. Miss J, you're not seen Gentleman's Maps before? Gentlemen, you've shared one or two of your pieces, though. King, very generous of you to say so. Thank you. Very, very, very generous. I am humbled by your words. You and Randy, always seriously. I am dwarfed by your generosity and kindness. I genuinely am. Right now I'm just softening off a little bit of the harsh greenery by applying some gravel to it. Just to take the edge off. Yeah, something like this. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm freaking talking about right there. Come on, baby. Come on. Give it up for mama. Come on. Yeah, you know you want it. Come on. Oh, you sexy little beast. Come on, give it up. Give it up. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay. Whatever. Control S, save. Box office, you're right, my friend. We get to hang out. I am going to add some flagstones. Let's do this bad boy. I guess we're doing that colour. We're doing that colour. Oh, we're doing that colour? Are we though? Are we? Is that what we had down? It was pretty distinct. Alright, let's try it. It feels too strong. Let's do that one. And we're going to use the Miss J flagstone pattern. Well. That's kind of dark. That's not what I did before. I picked the wrong one. That's the one. I keep getting them reversed. Alright, wait, we go. But it is kind of dark. It is kind of dark. Let's try this again. We are going to do that one. And I'm going to try this a little bit differently, actually. I'm going to fade this into the ground here. I'm going to do something like this. So, yeah, that will work. I think that will work. Come on, let's roll with this one. Yeah. Miss J, seriously, if I ever meet you in real life, I'm gonna hook the crap out of you. I love this brush. I love you so much. Now, it could have been a bad area of the city to start colouring in, because I want the city to feel pretty light. And this being like pretty fertile is not light. But I think that's okay. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it and we'll see how this goes. The tents I think will help. Yeah, maybe we'll draw some tents. Maybe we'll do some tents. Oh, gentlemanly thoughts. Let's share the map that he doesn't want us to share. This is Gentlemanly Thoughts, another cartographer of the channel. The Sea of Alyssa. I love your colours, man. I love your colours. They're insane in the membrane. I love them. Yeah, I don't know if I should be colouring like tents and shit right now. That's like something we should be doing tomorrow. Right here. This is how we should start tomorrow. Is doing a bunch of tents. But this ground is kind of bugging me. So we're gonna do something with this right now. Because what happens around a bunch of tents? People walk around, right? And if they're walking around, the ground gets trampled down. So there's no real grass growing right there. So we've got to soften off the grass. Also, if people are traipsing around, then you tend to find that the well-trodden paths stick out. which means we get to do lovely little things like this. Okay, and then there's a little well-trodden path here, and they come around, and they're walking around the tents. They come in, they walk around, they go to hello. Oh, look at this area. They mill around, and maybe they come this way or this way. There's milling. That's what humans do. And if you're wondering what's going on, there's a big shadow here from the aqueduct above it. That's why there's a little bit of funniness to the shadows. Let's come through here. They're kind of like, oh, look at these shops. Oh, this is Nordstrom. Oh, my dear. Oh, look at these things. Oh, this little spice tent right here. Oh, darling, we do really must banquet ourselves, get some spices. There we go. Alright. Right. More like that. More like that. In fact, talking of which, let's just be really explicit with some of these little paths that people have been causing. I do like a good little path. Yeah, something like that. I think that is us done for this evening. I think that's the spot right there. Paths seem to light up a bit, says Miss J. Yeah, paths are everything, right? I love doing the baseline, and then I love actually drawing paths on. You can see it here. I mean, even big, huge roads, right? Or these little suckers right here. Everywhere has paths, including the forestry that we were doing over here. I had a little footpath, and it suddenly adds a whole dimension. People are now coming and going and walking around. Let's turn our aqueducts back on real quick, actually. There. Gives us a little bit of context, you know? To why there should be a shadow overhanging certain things. Control S. Alright, so that's where we're going to end the stream tonight. It is only Tuesday, and... Oh, thank you, baby. It's only Tuesday. Wednesday, we're back, and we're going to continue it, okay? Tuesday, we are going to finish this area. We're going to demolish this area. This is going to be easy. It's going to go down so fast. And these tents, this is probably going to be like half an hour colouring. This area here, maybe half an hour colouring. And we're just going to pile down into this area tomorrow. We should be able to get to this road tomorrow. That's my objective. That's my objective. And there should be no reason why we can't do that. Main colours of the town are going to be terracotta red roofs. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of that, honestly. Because unless it's a temple, it's probably going to be a terracotta red roof. That one is a broken roof, so that might be a little bit different. And lots of scorch marks. Lots of scorch marks. So let's plan tomorrow of getting this area here done. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Mr. Valor and Miss J talking about paths. Assume you're talking to each other. My forgiveness if you wanted a response out of me. In fact, I'm going to bring up the Mr. Valor map. Yeah, you see, that's what I'm talking about, right? Paths create this wonderful contrast with actual, like the greenery and stuff like that. I mean, it's great. And actually, there's a wooden path there too. That's lovely. It's a lovely little map. It's great. Paths are where it's at. So every time I do some greenery or anything, I always throw some paths on top. It just creates that wonderful visual, you know? I think this could work. I wish I hadn't started with the green dark section of the city, but I think as we move away from it, it's going to end up being a little bit more like this. Burned and terracotta. Yeah, like that's any better, right? So, with that said, I'm going to end the stream for tonight. You are all incredible, awesome people. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Anyone that's new hanging out here, you rule. Thank you for checking in. Hopefully you've been entertained watching what we're doing here and how we're doing it. Don't let these schmucks in the chat distract you, okay? And you schmucks in the chat, I love you. You make this channel, seriously. Alright, so until then, tomorrow, right? 6 o'clock Pacific time. 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Sometime in the morning, Thursday time, if you're Miss J. Back here, okay? And thank you very much for gentlemanly thoughts for that 100 bits. Honestly, man, I appreciate that. I really do. I don't even know. That might be 10 cents. I don't know what that translates to. It might be $1. Just you going, thank you. That's what I'm here for. Alright, back tomorrow. We're going to continue this. This, honestly, if you can picture this, picture what we did tonight. Picture that joining with the green to the north and the west. Picture how this map is suddenly going to go, Picture how this thing is going to come together. It is going to be off the hook. This is going to be a brilliant map, I promise you. And tomorrow, it's going to start to come together. So check in tomorrow. We're going to continue more of the same. I love you all. See you then, right?